We're beginning in a seated position today, so you can cross your legs, you can kneel, certainly put a prop under the hips, you can even use a chair to sit up on. The focus, we've moved up through the chakras this week, which I think actually makes an awful lot of sense physically. We're up in the neck now, in Vissudhi chakra, in the throat. This is actually the energy center for communication, verbal and non-verbal. And I think we're most aware of it as an energy center when we get a lump in our throat. So it's like a very easy one to tap into. But physically as well, we'll be focusing on tension in the neck, letting that go. So let's begin with that. Let the eyes close. Take a long breath in and feel the breath travel all the way from the root up along the spine, all the way to the crown of your head. And as you breathe out, let your head drop down, keeping the shoulders back and the spine long. Breathe in and roll the head on over towards your shoulder. As you breathe out, just roll it on around and down. Now we're going to keep this going. So it's semicircles, your pace. Listen to the breath and feel the magic of this tiny, simple movement, easing tension from the neck. So let the breath lengthen, let the movement slow down to meet the breath. Notice if your head is very busy. Can you slow down some of that chat in the head? And bring the focus into the neck, the throat, inside and out. Let's take one more breath with this movement. When we bring the chin down towards the chest, leave it here. Next, inhale, lift the chin to the sky, feel the throat open. And then bring it back to the center, rising through the crown of the head. Let's breathe in and take a little stretch to the side. So one hand to the earth, bring the other arm up and over to open the side body. And then breathe out, bend that top arm and let the hand come behind your head. Hold the base of your head. Lean your head into your hand now as you breathe in. So you sort of lean back almost. Breathe out, let go, let the arm sweep down in front of you and across to the other side. So find the earth and lift the other arm up and over. Breathe out, bend the arm, hold the back of the head. That's it, the base of the skull. Now lean the head into the hand. Deep breath in, and as we breathe out, let it go. Circle it around and down. Let's sit back and stretch the legs on out. If you were kneeling, it might feel good to actually stand on your feet to stretch the legs. And then we're going to bring ourselves over onto all fours. So I'm just going to move what I was sitting on out of the way. We might use that a little bit later. Hands and knees, cat-cow. Cat-cow is sort of a one for every chakra because it moves the whole spine. So we breathe in and we lift the head. Our focus today is in and around the throat. So as we breathe out and round into cat, relax the neck, bow the head. And through the practice this morning, as we come to postures that we're very familiar with, just notice where the head goes. And if you have a tendency to drop the head when you need to actually align it, or hold on to tension and lift the head when it should be allowed to drop. Let's do this one more time. Feel the alignment come right through the neck. Right into cat pose, that's where we're really letting it go. With the next inhale, open the right arm out to the side to prepare for a little kneeling twist. Breathing out, bring it in under. So again, there's sort of an overlap in the postures that we do as we move through the postures, through the chakras. We did this for Anahata, and here we are now for Vissudhi. letting the head turn to the left. Maybe the head can rest on the earth. As we breathe in and we come out of this again, pull the right arm out to the side, let it open as high as it will, let the neck turn with it. And then bring it on down. Okay, left side. So tension in the neck obviously is there, coming from the shoulders quite a lot as well. So as we try to release our neck, bring the arm in and under, we're going to be working into those shoulders as well. Breathe here. Next inhale, we'll pull the arm out of there, all the way out and up towards the sky. Vissudhi is associated with the space element. Feel the space around you. Breathe out, let the hand come down. We'll come to anahatasana chakra. So hands out ahead of us, we'll crawl back a bit. Breathe in. And as we breathe out and bow in anahatasana, let the forehead come down towards the earth. Now take a breath in. Might round up a little away from the earth, and as we breathe out and get longer, forehead to the earth, or maybe in time the chin. Don't force it. One more breath. Easing out that tension in the shoulders. Now on your forearms, come forward to forearm plank. So plank is one where we're very inclined to drop the head, and we need to align it and bring that awareness to the throat. Swallow so that the digestive tract is aligned with the spine, holding strong through the core. Take a breath. Breathe out and let the legs come right down. And how's your back? On your forearms, let's come to upward puppy. Breathe in. Lift the head. Breathe out. Bow the head. And as you do, push on the forearms and draw the front of the body into the back, lifting away from the earth. Let's do it again. Breathe in. Open through the heart and then align through the throat, crown of the head. Releasing, exhale, head down, coil in. One more time. Open through upward puppy to the crown of your head. Come down to your hands. Cobra. As we rise in Cobra, we'll stay here. We'll breathe out, soften. And as we come up again, roll the shoulders back, elbows in. Align the neck and the head. Don't jut the chin out. Have that freedom to move your neck. Come down. Now press on the hands and push back. Child's pose. Knees apart, feet together. Sink your hips back to your heels. Drop your head. So head to the earth. And if child's pose is not good for you, it's too hard on the knees or anything, do pranam instead, like right down on the belly. Child's pose, pranam, they're both really good postures for releasing tension in the neck. So take another moment here to let your head be on the earth. And then we'll bring our hands back towards us. We're on our knees and we're shifting from there to our feet. Feet hip width apart. Hang on down here now in Uttanasana. Again, a really good one for releasing neck tension. Breathe. Hands to the earth. Shoulders soft. A little yes and no with your head. Bend the knees, uncurl. Now we're going to take it slow. Come up about halfway. Keep the arms, the head dangling. Have a sway. And then keep going, breathing in nearly all the way, but not quite. Hang here. Feel it through the shoulders, neck and head. And then keep going, slow. All the way up. Let the shoulders roll back. Let the head align. And then breathing in, open the arms wide up to the sky. Gather it to the heart, exhale. You're going to take the feet wide, so take a big wide step on your mat. Turn your toes halfway out. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, bend your knees and bring the hands to this triangle. We're going to push that triangle down as we drop. Yes, exactly. So spine straight. Turn your hands, fingers draw up as high as your throat as you straighten the legs. Then turn the hands, make that triangle. Push down as you bend your knees. Good, let's do it again. Rising through the spine, yes. Exhale. Stay down. Let the left arm rest on the leg. Turn the right palm up. And inhale, sweep the arm up and over through the space around you. Exhale, across your body. We're heading to the other side. So stay in the squat, arm against the leg. Left palm reaches up and over. Feel the hip open. Exhale, circle the arm across. So awareness of all this space around us. Inhale, like you're drawing a big circle. Exhale. Good, legs working because you're staying deep. Knees are wide. Keep that flow of Ujjayi breath one more time, each side. Inhale. Feel the firm feet, arches of the feet lifting. Good, big deep breath. Last time. And then we're back to the middle. Stay here, breathe in, open the arms wide, come up. Exhale, bend the knees, arms out wide, level with the shoulders. Now bring the arms in, stay in the squat. Right arm under the left, wrap the arms around each other. Breathe in, let the elbows lift, hands lift. Breathe out, knees wide, squat deeper. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, hands moving away from the face, no tension in the neck. 1 more deep inhale. Exhale, deep. Next inhale takes us all the way up. Unwrap the arms, reach up to the sky. Exhale, open the arms, squat. Good. Bring the arms forwards. Left under the right this time. Stay in your squat. Breathe out. Breathe in, firm feet. Arches lifting. Breathe out, squat deeper. I know this is all about your thighs now, isn't it? Breathe in, lift the elbows high. Breathe out, go deep. You need that little bit of heat. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, challenge your legs, go on down. Good, now up, inhale, all the way up, unwrap. Arms out wide, exhale. And interlace your fingers behind you, pivot the feet so that the toes point forwards. Breathe in, pull the arms back. Breathe out, bow forwards. Hands coming off the back, head towards the earth. Now, breathe in. And as you breathe out, drop your head. Crown of the head towards the earth. Breathe in. Breathe out. Engage your legs to lift your sit bones a little. 2 more breaths. So as we exhale, we're trying to let go through the neck. Let the hands come up a bit higher. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift all the way. So head first, follow it up, all the way up, that's it. Exhale, release over the right leg. So we're going to turn down into a low lunge here. Doesn't matter which end of the mat we're at. We're going to drop that left knee down. Now put the left hand firm on the earth, spin the right toe, the front toes, the right toes out to the right. Reach the right arm around through the space. Come back and let's head all the way around to the left leg and the left side, left end of your mat. Bring your knee down. Anchor the right hand down and a reach. Left hand around as you pivot the toes out to the left. Feel the space around you this direction. Come back around. We're going all the way around to that right leg again. Back into our low lunge. Now here, anchor the knee down. Bring the right hand to the hip. Lift the left hand to the sky. Breathe out, hold the back of your head. Now breathe in, lean the head into the hand, open, exhale. Stay here or let go of your head and breathe in, reach a little more. Breathe out, let go, bring it down, and let's swap it, other end of the mat. So lift as you inhale, travel across, exhale, knee down. Low lunge with the left foot forward, left hand to the hip, right hand to the sky, breathe in. Breathe out, hold the back of your head. Lean the head into the hand, press the left hand against the hip, breathe in. Breathe out. Now you can stay just like this, or for this next breath, let go of your head, even letting the head go back a little as you reach a little more with your hand. Breathe out, release. And come back to the middle with the wide leg stance, the feet parallel. Breathe in, grab a hold of your big toes. Lift the heart forwards and out. Now exhale, bow your head, elbows wide. In this wide leg stance, we really want to relax around the shoulders, neck and head. Take a breath in. Long breath out. And one more. Inhale. Long exhale, elbows wide, reaching away from each other, creating space around the neck. Now breathing in, keep a hold, but lift the head, straightening the arms. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, come all the way up. Good, now heel toe the feet and then step them together, end of your mat. Breathe in, open arms up to the sky, reach, and then breathe out, bring the arms down the midline, roll on down, drop your head, bend your knees. Hold your big toes. Breathe in, lift halfway, breathe out, dangle again, drop in, drop your head, elbows wide, Padangusthasana. First two fingers and thumb holding the big toes. Breathing here. This is actually my favorite pose for releasing neck tension. You almost wouldn't think that's what this one's doing. Breathe. Let the shoulders, the arms get really loose in the shoulder sockets. And keep a hold. Breathe in, lift the heart, lift the head. So feel that the heart and the head align. And then walk on out, downward dog. And in our downward dog, again, let's let go with the neck. This is another one where we can often hold the head up a tiny bit. Breathe. Feel the sound of ujjayi in your throat. Come forwards into plank and notice the alignment of the head. Breathe in. Look a little bit ahead. Breathe out, come down. I'm going to bend the knees. Reach back for the ankles. Bow pose. If this is a little too much and you'd prefer Cobra or upward dog, stick with that. But whatever back bend you choose, notice the neck. The back bends are heart openers. We align through the neck. We don't pull up through the chin. Okay, one more breath. Now breathing out, let it go. Bring your hands to the earth for Cobra or upward dog. Breathe in and rise. Again with this long, easy neck. Now back on your knees, child's pose, head to the earth. So we're going to do camel pose. Sit back on your heels, drag your hands towards you, hands to the legs, and breathe out. Okay, we're going to come up, stand up on the knees, tuck the toes under, left hand on the hip, right hand is going to come up to the sky, and as we breathe out, bend it, hold the back of your head, okay? And that's first step. Now breathe in, left hand pulls down and presses forwards on the hip, reach up into the top elbow, head back into your hand. Now we just take it in steps, okay? So you're going to stay here or let your hand, left hand, drop to the heel. Keep holding your head, opening the heart up, leaning the head back, And at some point you might like to let go of the head, reach your hand back, like really let the head go. Breathe. Lift hand first, let the head follow you up. Don't come up head first. Good. Okay, swap sides. Right hand on the hip, left hand behind the head. If you're not going to reach for your heel, you can just point the toes back. So pull down with the hand, lift up into the elbow. Keep breathing. Maybe we drop our hand to the heel. Maybe we keep holding the head. Maybe we let it go and reach. Breathe. Breathe in to come up. Hand leads you up. Okay, sit down on the heels. Knees together, child's pose. Now the other option is a standing forward bend if you prefer, or even seated forward bend to release your back. Okay, let's bring ourselves up. Let's extend the legs out in front. And we're going to bring that right leg up and over. Foot to the earth. Wind around to the right fingertips on the earth. Wrap the left arm around the leg. Now breathe in. A line through your throat. Feel the soft palate of the mouth. Now breathe out and let the head roll down, chin to the chest. As you breathe in, roll your head around towards the right shoulder. And as you breathe out, roll it around and down again. Now to the front, inhale. Exhale, release all the way to the center. Right leg out, left leg's going to bend up and over. So we wrap the right arm around, left hand to the ground behind you. Breathe in, up through the spine to the crown of the head. Breathe out and let the head drop down. Relax the neck. Now roll it around to look over the left shoulder. Exhale, roll it down. Around to look over the right. Be here, breathe out. And then release all the way to the center. And then we're going to come down onto the earth. Now here's where you're going to have all kinds of options. You can do bridge with blocks under the hips, or we can use a chair here to support plough if we come into shoulder stand, or you can do legs up the wall. So what I'm going to suggest is that we take it, if you have a chair or a footstool, put it at the end of the mat. Okay, so it's an option. If you have a couple of yoga blocks, we'll use them to support bridge, and we'll see if we can just take this in stages. So get your few props and then come and lie down on the ground, knees bent. So we're going to begin with bridge, really accessible to everybody, and a really nice one for stimulating the throat. So with knees bent, we'll rock our hips forwards with the feet hip width apart. And as you breathe out, just rock them back and peel the hips up off the earth. Stay here in bridge, tuck your shoulders in. Interlace your fingers underneath you. And breathe here. Letting it rise a little as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, let it strengthen. Pulling the feet towards you. A couple more breaths like this. Now, let's take our blocks and pop them in under the hips. Now you're going to decide what height you want them. So it could be anywhere from one block at its lowest level to one block at its highest level, or anything in between, playing with the two blocks stacked together
Soften the weight of the pelvis into the support, making sure that the support is under your sacrum and not your waist. Now notice how this releases tension in your neck. It's amazing. Shoulders wide. Let the face and the neck relax. And this may be enough. Just stay here and let the neck relax. Now, if you'd like, you can turn this into like a supported shoulder stand by bringing the feet up off the earth, knees bent. You could start just trying to get that balance with the hips on the block, knees bent. Then you might extend the legs up. It takes a bit of practice to get that balance. Now, if we would like to do full shoulder stand and perhaps a supported plough, we're going to come down to take the block out first. So feet to the earth. You can stay where we were, or you can come with me. Take the block out, come down, and then we're going to roll our feet and our hips up off the earth. And I'm going to roll those feet right over towards my chair. Yep, I got the chair and I'm going to slide them on through and let my knees, my thighs get supported by the chair. Hands on the back. So I'm doing supported plough. That might take a few attempts to find your alignment. Oh, I love that. Such a big stretch for the neck and upper back. Now, if you don't have the prop or this one is not for you, you can always just do shoulder stand. Forget about bringing the feet towards the earth. Find what's right for you in this moment of your day and settle into your breath. Stay for one more breath. Now when you're ready to come down, depends where you are. If you're in bridge, let the feet be on the earth. Push the hips up off the blocks. Take the blocks out and roll your back down slowly. If you're in shoulder stand or this supported plough, we're going to take the hands off the back, or you can keep them on the back either, but we're going to roll our way down. So knees in towards your body. If you're with the legs on the chair, keep them as they are, and you just roll down, roll it out. And then from bridge you'll want to bring your knees in. Let's all bring the knees in there for one sec. Give them a hug. Now we're going to go into fish pose. You can do this with the blocks like we did yesterday, or without like we'll do now. Feet on the earth, knees bent. Bring your arms in under your body, right in, elbows in, palms flat on the floor. Stretch the legs out long, push on the elbows, lift your heart, lift your whole back, but not your hips off the earth. And now head back, head to the earth. Opening through your throat, breathe. Keep the legs quite active. Your sit bones are pressing into the backs of your hands. Feel
space through the ribs, heart, throat. Now stay for one more breath. And then releasing the head along the mat, draw the knees into the body. Hug it in. A little squeeze, and then we'll keep the right leg in, extend the left leg long, draw the leg now, right leg across to the left, right arm out to the right behind you. And now you could let your head just have a little roll from side to side. And let it settle now wherever feels good for your neck. One more breath here. Bring it on back to the center. Draw the knee in. And take the left knee in, extend the right leg long. And then we'll draw the leg across the body, over to the right. Letting the head have its little roll side to side. So if there are no disc issues, all of these exercises this morning are absolutely fine for the neck. If it's tension that's hanging on in your neck, perfect for releasing that out. Let the head settle wherever it feels comfortable. If there are issues like bulging discs, things like that supported plough, not a good idea. But supported bridge, fine, keep it low. Or do legs up the wall. All the other things that dropping the head, really good for the neck. Bring it on back to the center. And that's why I love the ones holding the back of the head and things like Camel. So you give that neck support. If it needs it, bring the other leg in as well. And now we come to happy baby. So the thing is in back bends, and I mentioned this when we were focusing on the heart, we can do it a little too much with the neck. It opens from the heart, but then the neck becomes a part of it and it feels amazing. So you just have to listen in. You've got to take your time with that. Let the feet go, bring them down to the earth, feet together, knees apart. And we shouldn't be afraid either of moving the neck. Hands to the body. Relax, take a breath. If you do it mindfully and you don't rely on the muscles of the neck to lift your head, there's no problem. We're going to bring our knees up, feet hip width apart, drop the knees in against each other and relax. So finally we're going to come and rest in Savasana. You can just stretch on out on the earth here, or if you have a chair like I have here, this footstool or whatever you've got, you could roll yourself over and prop your legs up on that, put a cushion under your head. So getting close to it. You get the calves up on the chair. Glorious. Savasana with the legs a little bit elevated. Stay all day. I won't let you stay all day. You can relax. I won't leave you there. So find your Savasana, with or without the support, but try to put something under your head. A little cushion or even a folded blanket. To let the chin come a little bit down towards your throat. When we have our chin up, we're in thinking mode. It looks like you're thinking. When your chin comes down a bit, we're meditating, we're praying, going inwards. So feel the chin come down a tiny bit, the lengthening of the back of your neck, the dropping of your shoulders. Go inside, close the eyes. You don't have to do the breath now. Let it come and go on its own. And feel it in your throat. Be with any emotions or feelings, physical or otherwise, in your throat. Let the weight of the head drop deeper into the support and feel the lightening of the load on the neck and shoulders. Keep dropping. Keep dropping the head, keep dropping the shoulders. Feel the neck relax. And from here, an easing of the whole body. Communication is obviously not just about communicating what we need to get across. It's also about taking in what others have to say. And when this energy center is in balance, we are good at communicating. We listen and we speak. We feel that we have a voice. We feel listened to. And we listen to those around us. So is there a positive affirmation now that you could use for yourself here around this chakra, around the ability to communicate? And it could be something as practical as, I don't gossip. Something a little deeper like, my words have value. Repeat your positive affirmation 3 times. Now, take a nice deep breath into your body. Breathe out, anchor your waist towards the earth. And if the legs aren't already propped up on some furniture, bend one leg at a time, bringing the foot to the floor or your bolster. And then roll over to your side. So knees into the body, roll to the side. Come up gently when you're ready. And come to the center. We'll bring our hands together at the heart center. Let the eyes close. Notice now how you feel in yourself. Think of something you feel grateful for. Let's take a big breath in. Open the arms wide. Reach up. Gather it in. Exhale to the third eye. The heart center. And the earth. Namaste. Thank you.